All right, Houston, we got some Crimson Sweet and some Jubilee watermelons. You ready to go plant them?
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's go. What's up, guys? This is Daniel and
Houston
from the Arms Family Homestead. We're out in the garden today.
Yep.
And
we're ready to plant our watermelon outside.
Houston's ready to plant his watermelons outside. We've got, the garden just hasn't been super successful this year, but things are kind of perking up a little bit. Look at these tomatoes behind us, looking great. Houston's looking at some squash over there that are starting to bloom. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I do feel like I'm really behind, but it's mostly because we put all of our energy in the high tunnel, and that it failed on us big time this year on our raised beds. So Houston, if you'll remember, planted all of his watermelons from seed in soil blocks in little 3-inch pots several weeks ago. We still have one variety of watermelons. There was some seeds sent to us from a subscriber. We haven't done a video on that yet, but that's because we haven't got those planted yet. So we'll get to that. We may just direct sow those instead of starting them in the soil blocks.
Daddy.
What?
This one's already starting to bloom.
Is blooming?
Yes.
Okay, hang on, I'll show them.
These, on the bottom of these, they're kind of different.
What are those? No, it's yellow. Squash.
Squash.
You know that. So we're going to work on getting Houston's watermelons put in the ground. We're going to put them, it's shady out here right now because it's late in the evening, guys. So the sun's going down, the garden's shaded right now. We're going to put it next to the high tunnel, and this first row is going to be all watermelon. About 60 feet. We may end up doing a row and a half or so. If you remember, we did drip system. We got the drip irrigation system from Haas Tools. We got the kit from them. So this has buried drip tape in this row. You can see it right here. So our drip tape's already buried. I'm going to take one of these clips that Haas sent me, put on the other end to seal off that drip tape. And then I'll show you what we use to poke a hole in the main line and attach our little valve, or to go onto the drip tape, to connect the drip tape to the main line. So let's get started. Well, as we talked about in several videos, this drip system, we buried our drip tape, or we buried several rows of drip tape for different crops. And I'm gonna put this little clip on the end to seal off the end of this drip tape. And I'm actually gonna see if Houston can do it. It's so simple, I think my 4-year-old can install these clips. You ready? Slide your clip on, slide it down here, hold on to your drip tape. Okay, now look, all you're gonna do is fold this over. Hang on. We're gonna fold it over once, and then we're gonna fold it over twice, okay? Just like that. Now slide that clip back down over our tape. Can you do that? Can you slide it back down over there? There you go. Just pull it tight. Bam. Good job, Houston. Give me 5. All right, you ready to plant your watermelon? Well, first we got to put our drip emitter on the other end of our drip tape, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so here's one of our fittings. Goes from the main line to our drip tape. It just twist locks down onto the drip tape, poke a hole in the main line, punch that in. So here's what it looks like. Oh, dropped it. First step, just push our drip tape on as far as we can. Then we twist it down.
Yep, and then it comes with a little bitty drop.
Yep, and then that connects the drip tape to that.
And then it waters it, and then it waters the watermelon.
And here's our hole punch. Punches a hole in the main line, and then we just pop that little fitting right into the main line.
Yep.
Poke our hole, and then pop the fitting in. And that's it. Turn our water on, and the drip line fills up. All right, Houston, we got some Crimson Sweet and some Jubilee watermelons. You ready to go plant them?
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Daddy, I'm gonna hold this.
You got it. Take them over there where they go. Oh, let's hear you whine.
This hurts.
Don't fall.
Daddy, can you put this down?
Houston, do you remember how to plant watermelon? What do we do first?
It goes down there, and then next we plant it
How do you, when you're planting it though, what's the first thing you got to do?
You have to plant it.
You have to what? You have to dig a hole, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's get started. We're going to plant some watermelon. You ready to start planting?
Yep.
All right. So first, we're going to do your Jubilee watermelon, okay?
Yep, I did my
Put our plant tag in the ground.
I did my Jubilee watermelon.
Jubilee watermelon. Why don't you come over here? Thought you were going to plant watermelons.
I am.
All right, there's one.
And then two. Here you go, Daddy.
I don't need that. We got soft ground. Come here. Go on the other side.
Okay.
On the other side. I'll lay them out and you plant them, okay?
I don't like mud.
You don't like mud? Did you get your watermelons planted?
Yes.
Why don't you go show everybody? Turn around and show us. You got a whole row of watermelons? Looky there. You're gonna have lots of watermelons, Houston. So one of the cool benefits of burying this drip tape, that, at least for planting watermelon, those aren't geese. That's a crow, you goober. That wasn't no goose. So one of the cool side effects of burying the drip tape, as I was saying,
Yep.
is it's easy to know where to plant these watermelon because you turn on the drip system and you have a little wet spot within a couple minutes. Huh. Let me show you. So here's our watermelon row.
Look at this
Everywhere there's a little drip emitter, you get a little wet spot. There's a little watermelon plant. Houston missed that one by just a little bit, but that's okay. See what I'm talking about though? Wet spot right next to the watermelon plant. So at least in theory, that allows us to get water right where it needs to be. Instead of having a sprinkler on out here, watering all the grass that's gonna pop up, because trust me, there's some grass popping up out here. Then that drip tape just drips water right where we need it. So, oh look who came to visit. Emily is in the garden. Oh my goodness. What are you doing out here?
I don't know.
Say hi.
Hi.
Here's a row of beans. One of the 2 rows of beans. So
Beans.
2 rows of beans.
I know beans.
You know beans, huh?
Yes, I like beans.
You like beans.
Yes.
So we planted these beans on top of buried drip tape, and you can see when we turn the water on, makes a nice crack in the ground. But they're coming up. Didn't get the best germination. There's some spots where we didn't get a bean to pop up, but that's okay. Man, it's sweaty out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a little Oklahoma humidity. So we planted Houston's favorite crop in the whole row of watermelons. I think we planted about 25 watermelon plants, and he's excited. So now we got 2 rows behind us prepped, and we're gonna plant one of my favorite crops. Now I don't know if this is something you guys have ever grown, but it's top pick purple hull peas. Just like a black-eyed pea, but they're top pick purple hulls. Pink-eyed purple hull peas, really what they're called. They are awesome. They're a great tasting black-eyed pea, but the awesome perk is they grow on a stalk, so all your peas grow up top. They're not like most black-eyed peas that are a vine that just fall on the ground. These
Tall.
pink-eye purple hull, top pick, what are you gonna call them, grow tall.
Daddy.
What?
It goes this tall.
Grows that tall? So I've been growing these for several years, and I first learned about them on YouTube from a channel called the Bayou Gardener. Donald, the Bayou Gardener. I'll leave a link to his channel. He doesn't post a lot of videos anymore, but he used to grow a lot of these pink-eye purple hull peas, and they are super easy to grow super fast, and they're easy to pick. So,
Daddy,
Houston, you ready to start planting some peas? All right, let's go. Now let me show you. Come here. You're gonna put a seed down right here. There you go. Now scoot over and put another one like right here. Careful now. You're dropping them. This might not work out for you, bud. All right. There you go. Just keep dropping them in that little furrow, okay? Well, Houston and I got all of our seeds put out, but guess what we discovered? We found our first leak in our drip line, our buried drip tape. Got a hole right here. See that? Ooh, it's spraying out. So, I guess now is as good a time of any as to dig that up and show you how to patch a leak in that drip system. Okay, so patching a hole is no different than installing one of the valves, or not valve, but one of the connectors at the end of the drip tape. All I have to do is cut a hole, just cut my drip tape in two, and then I'm going to connect it on and twist lock my drip tape and get around my leak. I'm going to cut a piece out of the drip tape here with my dull knife. Alright, I need to cut a little piece out, cut out a little section.
Your hands are muddy.
Okay, clean everything up a little bit. So I got my fitting in here, push it on the drip tape as far as I can get it to go, and twist lock it on like that. Now we'll do the other side, push it on, and twist lock it down. There we go. Now we'll want to bury our tape back down in here.
I will.
You will. All right. I'm gonna go turn the water on.
Is it coming?
Yep.
Oh, it's coming up.
There we go. Patched our leak. Just got to bury our line now, don't we, Houston? All right. Well, Houston and I got our watermelons and purple hull peas planted. We've pretty much worked ourselves hot out here, hadn't we, Houston? So that's about all we got for today. We got our drip system going, getting it all hooked up. You know, it took us a while to get back on that drip system after we started it because we've had so many rains and storms and things come through. So it's just dried out enough where we can get back and get that stuff installed. And we really hadn't needed it for the last, what, 2 weeks now, I guess, almost. So anyways, we do appreciate you watching, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to our channel, we'd love to have you subscribe. We try to do as many videos as we can, but they're not all gardening related. We do a lot of different things. Houston here likes fishing. We got some big fishing trips coming up pretty soon, and we're excited about that. Big things coming, and we appreciate you watching, guys. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below. Any tips or things you want to leave for us? Houston wants to say something here. What?
Can I stay home with you?
Probably not. We got 1 week of school left, guys. 5 more days of school, and then it's officially summer break for the kids. So.
Yep, and we get to go fishing at the beach.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, oh, you're going to knock me down. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video. Say bye.
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 Bye.